I know you wrote an article about the Browns mock draft picks at number 2 after Myles' trade request in the All-Star game. So a couple of the guys we've talked about: Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Mason Graham. I, none of them jump off the page. I like Abdul Carter probably the most. The concern I have with Travis Hunter is he's really good and he's really athletic, but he's got to. You can't make him play wide receiver and cornerback at the same time at the NFL level. If you throw that all on him, aren't you setting him up for a little bit of failure? You got to pick one side of it.
Yeah, I think that would be the case with most teams. Whoever winds up with him, I think you're probably looking at him at one of those two because that would be a lot for a rookie. Now, I haven't really gotten to do the full Travis Hunter evaluation yet as we're kind of getting ready more for this draft process. I'm sure I'll get there soon, but I think that would be the case for most teams, unless someone says, "Hey, we think this guy is a rarity and he can handle both of these jobs." But I think it would be a lot. What I think is almost more feasible is you pick one and then you have special packages
Mm-hmm.
where you use him. Say maybe you want him to play DB. Okay, then you have some gadget plays where you can use him as a receiver. Or, hey, we want you to play primarily receiver, but maybe there's this rare nickel or dime package where we're also going to throw you in if you're up for it. So I do think that's an interesting element with him. I do think Abdul Carter has undeniably, ironically, become the most popular name for the Browns in the wake of this Myles Garrett request, whether it's to find the heir apparent or whether it's to beef up your pass rush alongside Myles Garrett if the Browns do, in fact, continue to dig their heels in and not deal him. I think it's been interesting, but it also maybe speaks to what outside evaluators think about this quarterback class, that they aren't all gunning for the Browns to take a QB at number 2. Most people are assuming they will address that need elsewhere or another way. So I definitely think it's fascinating. But as we know, the true evaluation doesn't start until all these NFL scouts and teams really begin digging in with interviews at the combine. Obviously, the All-Star games just happened, but the combine is the next big thing we have coming up. And I'm always curious to see how the narrative is going to shift after that.